Essay. Discuss the significance of sympathy in the School for Sympathy.
Introduction. The School for Sympathy by E.V. Lucas is an inspiring short story that emphasizes the value of empathy, understanding, and emotional education. The story is a personal account narrated by a visitor who travels to Miss Beam's school, a unique and compassionate institution unlike traditional schools. The narrator visits Miss Beam's school expecting it to be like any other academic institution. However, he quickly realizes that the school is different. The focus here is not only on academic excellence but also on moral development and the training of the heart. Ms. Beam believes that education should build character and promote human values like sympathy, kindness, and understanding. Ms. Beam and her philosophy. Ms. Beam is a gentle, wise, and kind woman. She explains to the visitor that the school runs by a very special program designed to teach students what it is like to suffer from disabilities. The main aim is to make students more sympathetic to those who are less fortunate or physically challenged. The special days system. To achieve this goal, the school has an innovative practice known as special days. Each student is assigned a day when they must pretend to have a certain disability. On a blind day, a student keeps their eyes covered and is led by another student. On a lame day, a student must limp and use a crutch. On a deaf day, a student must act as if they cannot hear. On a dumb day, the student cannot speak. On a crippled day, they may have to use one arm only. These days are not meant as punishment or fun, but as an exercise in empathy. The experience helps students understand how difficult everyday life can be for people who are actually disabled. Interaction with the students. The narrator meets a girl who is currently on her blind day. She is being led by another student and speaks to the narrator about how it feels to be blind even for a day. She describes her experience of not being able to see the world but having to rely on others' guidance and descriptions. The girl shows a deep understanding of how important it is to treat everyone with kindness and support. The narrator is moved by how mature, thoughtful, and empathetic the children in the school are, even at such a young age. Impact on the narrator. The visit deeply affects the narrator. He had assumed that Miss Beam's school was only a place of kindness and comfort, but he realizes that the real learning here is far more powerful. The students are not just learning academic lessons, but are also learning how to live as good human beings, sensitive, caring, and aware of others' pain. Conclusion. E.V. Lucas uses this touching story to show the importance of moral education, which is often neglected in traditional schools. Schools' efforts to teach children about the hardships of life through personal experience make them more understanding, compassionate, and emotionally intelligent. The story ends with the narrator feeling changed. He is inspired by the school's methods and impressed by how much the children have learned about the human side of life.